I'm Eric Naso with Newsshooter.com. I'm here at BVE Expo 2018, and I'm joined with Theo from Fujifilm. How you doing today, Theo?
I'm very good, Eric. How are you?
I'm fantastic. We have some pretty cool toys in front of us here.
We do. Very excited.
Talk to me about, well, we have a new camera.
This is the brand new Fujifilm XH-1. This is a new camera in our X series lineup. It was announced on the 15th of February. I'm very, very excited about this. Now we can shout about it and talk about it. So this is our new offering in X series camera. And the important thing for us is that this is an advancement on the current fantastic X-T2 and X Pro 2, which has always been at, say, the top of the food chain of our X series lineup. We wanted to always bring out another camera that's going to push the boundaries for a professional stills photographer. And the biggest feature that we wanted to add was internal in-body stabilization, which this has got. So this still performs a 24 megapixel X-Trans3 sensor. It has X Processor Pro, exactly the same thing that we have in our X-T2, X Pro 2, X100F, X-T20. So it's a well-established sensor and processor we have in the other cameras, but in-body stabilization and bigger, better handling lends itself to longer shooting, faster shooting, and also video shooting as well.
So since we're kind of video guys a little bit, I know you're a stills guy,
yeah.
But let's talk a little about this this new mount on this wonderful MK lens. There's a reason why it has electronic contacts. Could you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, fundamentally. This time last year we launched MK E mount, but this year we've now launched MK X mount, and these are compatible with all our X series cameras. But we've done it in line with the XH-1. One, because of the stabilization, and two, because this has now got electronic contacts on the lens. So fundamentally, the camera and the lens can talk to each other. Yeah. So as I'm zooming in and out using the lens itself, it's telling the camera. So the IBIS is adjusting for the zoom ratio that it's going through.
Now that's important because when you go wider, the IBIS has to adjust so you don't vignette, correct?
Correct.
And then as you move forward, you have a little bit more leeway, but being able to talk to the camera like that, you can't get that with other cameras. So this is, if you have IBIS in another camera, say if you're using this MK with, you're going to have vignetting issues. You have to turn off IBIS.
Yes, and you have to make various adjustments. Whereas this kind of combination is ideal for that kind of simple movement and utilizing the IBIS to the best of its ability. So we've got two lenses here. We've got the 18-55, T2.9, and we have the 50-135. So these will be out in the marketplace from about May, June time.
And do you see still photographers wanting to utilize these lenses as well?
I think so. I think what we're finding when we talk to a lot of photographers, especially wedding and events photographers, they're being asked by their clients now more and more, look, I need a bit of video. Yeah. So we do speak to a lot of photographers that need better video functionality in their camera systems to do quick, good quality 4K video. So not a lot of photographers understand the whole post-processing aspect, and this is where Fuji really comes into play. And this is where something like the XH-1 could be ideal for those type of photographers that need quick, high-quality 4K video without having to mess about and spend time post-processing. We've launched a brand new feature in this camera, which is the film simulation mode called Eterna, and this is one of our old motion picture films. This means that you can set it to Eterna, trust that the image intelligence within the camera is going to give you the right contrast, tonal range, and beautiful output that film simulation will. We established ourselves by having film simulation modes on the still side. So we've got Velvia mode, Provia, Astia, ProNeg H, ProNeg S. So many different types of film simulations which photographers now trust more and more. The amount of photographers I speak to that don't shoot RAW. So don't shoot RAW, don't need to. I trust the camera. The JPEGs out of this are fantastic. Exactly the same thing you could do on the movie side too now.
And baked in looks really are wonderful when they look really great. And Fujifilm is very well known. I mean, you guys have been making film, right? You started this look. And having those baked in looks makes it so much easier for a lot of videographers, as well as still photographers, but just not having to really grade the image. You can just make fine adjustments to it, but the color is going to be great.
Absolutely. And if you go back many, many years, you didn't have the ability to upload everything on a computer and go and detail and change everything yourself. You had to trust the film that was inside your camera. You can trust the sensor, processor, everything that goes on within this camera. The firmware updates on this is fantastic. So you can trust the camera knows what it's doing now. And I think for a lot of videographers and photographers, they should trust what this hardware can do. So there's fantastic hardware out there, but it doesn't necessarily have to all just do it in a log system and do all post-processing. That takes a lot of expertise and it takes a lot of time. And unfortunately, not everyone has the time or the expertise to do so. So why don't you trust the people that know how to make it?
And the camera's being well received so far, yes?
Fantastic reception. There's a lot of chat online, which is great. I think people are desperate to get their hands on it, to really understand where it fits. And as I said to a lot of people, and I've been chatting to people online, if you're an existing X-T2 user and you're looking to upgrade your camera, this isn't here as an upgrade. This is here as an addition to the range. So if you're T2, you like it smaller, you like it lighter, fine. Crack on.
Thanks a lot, Theo. Appreciate it.